The pilot was preparing to take off during training when he suddenly saw a wall appear on the runway. Shocked, he immediately hit the brakes and stopped the plane. The unexpected sight left him in disbelief. How could a wall suddenly appear on a flat, open runway? When the captain heard that the pilot had seen a wall on the runway, he was very confused. The runway was wide and flat, where could a wall possibly come from? He assumed the pilot was too exhausted and experiencing hallucinations, so he ordered him to be sent to the hospital. To verify whether the wall truly existed, another man stepped forward and volunteered to test fly the plane himself. But to everyone's surprise, just as he was about to take off, the same wall appeared in front of him. Seeing the plane about to crash, he quickly pulled the emergency brake. As the plane came to a stop, everyone was stunned. Was there really an invisible wall on the runway? For safety reasons, the captain decided to cancel all test flights. However, one soldier refused to believe it. He insisted on trying one last time. As the cockpit door slowly closed, he gathered his courage and sped forward. The next second, he saw the wall too. 3 different people had now seen it. It couldn't just be a hallucination. The captain realized they needed to uncover the truth. He divided the soldiers into 2 groups. One group stayed at the scene to investigate, while the other tested the situation in a flight simulator. But no matter how they adjusted the controls or tried different flight scenarios, the wall never appeared in the simulation. One man suggested that the wall was only visible in the real world, meaning it wouldn't appear in a computer simulation. With no other options, they returned to the site for another test flight. Before taking off, the man unintentionally looked up at the sky and noticed something. However, he didn't stop. He pressed the throttle and took off. To everyone's surprise, this time the takeoff was smooth. The wall had vanished. The team let out a sigh of relief and cheered. Finally, the man explained the mystery. The wall had never existed. It was simply an illusion caused by a combination of psychology and natural conditions. At the time of takeoff, a white cloud happened to be in the sky. The contrast between light and shadow on the runway, combined with the intense sunlight reflecting off the surface, created a visual illusion that made it appear as though a wall was in front of them. Since the pilots were highly focused, their brains misinterpreted the image as a real barrier. To avoid seeing this wall, they only needed to wait for the cloud to pass overhead or focus on the plane ahead. Once they did that, the wall disappeared, and takeoff was smooth. After following his advice, all the soldiers successfully took off, laughing in relief. Have you ever experienced a similar optical illusion?